without the Addy. I said you can't spell daddy without the Addy.
Thank you for joining us today, and we'll get the coffee started.
We have a wonderful show today. The fastest and funniest news show in America is bringing you why the American dream is alive and well today. We do have breaking news with El Mexico, Viva la Mexico. We are in proud support of what Mexico is finally doing, thanks to the support this administration has given them. But we have some breaking news that's even more important than that. Something that may shock the world.
Ready.
Are you ready to bring them?
I'm ready.
Did you know that the first French fries were not cooked in France?
Okay, then where were they made?
They were cooked in Greece. Surprised you guys didn't know that. Surprised you didn't know that. So we're going to call them grease fried. I'm just kidding. That one was really funny. We thought you guys might laugh that. I did ask, before I was dating your mother, Addy, I was on a date with a girl, and I asked her to meet me at the gym. But she never showed up. So that's how I knew we were never going to work out. Okay, this one's good. How do you find Will Smith in a snowstorm?
You whiff it out.
You look for Fresh Prince. Daddy really liked that one.
Yeah, that was a good one, David.
Okay, Addy, join us for that simultaneous sip across space and time. Scott Adams created it. You got the hard four at 9 o'clock that are going to bring you wonderful news this week and a wonderful breakdown of how to rewire your brain. We're here to get you your simultaneous sip and that dopamine whenever you join. Hot cocoa, hot coffee, whatever you got, get it in your cup. Addy just made it. Best barista in America. Lead us, little lady.
All you need is a cup or a mug or a glass, a tankard or chalice or stein, and a canteen jug or a flask, a vessel of any kind. Fill it with your favorite liquid. I usually like coffee. Hot cocoa works too, with crunchy peanut butter, soft peanut butter, or with homemade hot chocolate sauce.
You know.
But anything works. And let's do a simultaneous sip.
I don't think I have any chocolate sauce in mine today. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's hot espresso. You make a mean cup of joe, little lady.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
Ooh, that is good coffee. That'll give you the zoom pop pow.
Ow. Zing.
Did I tell you I found a wooden shoe in the toilet yesterday?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was clogged. I'm just kidding. That joke was for Carl. Carl, who we're messing with on Facebook right now. We're going to give you a little fun joke if you are watching today's show. Carl had some things to say about our other shows last week. And we appreciate all input, even if we don't agree with it. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, guys. Now, those of you who have paid attention, you already woke up to the mainstream media being able to drop you some of the footage. But for those that have an X membership, which is free, for those of you who look on X, one of the only journalist sites you can use in the world, maybe restricted in some places, we saw live videos yesterday. Is that right, little girl?
Yes.
Did we let you see what was happening over there?
Yes.
Was some of those videos crazy? Those videos were insane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about it. Mexico forces have killed the cartel leader El Mencho in Jalisco in a raid, okay? So this drug dealer's been around for a while. He's been doing unspeakable things that we can't talk about online, that we can't talk about in front of the children, but you should know that that's how bad they are, that we can't even talk about the things on a family-friendly show because of how atrocious they are. The Mexican Army Special Forces have been backed by air support, Team USA, and intelligence from the U.S. authorities that raided the Jalisco hideout on Sunday, killing El Mencho and 6 other CNG members amid heavy gunfire. So you may not even know this cartel. This is not make-believe. This isn't a movie. This isn't a TV show. These are real people that are hurting Mexicans, that are hurting children, that are hurting Americans, that are hurting children, that abuse women, everything that any person, no matter what party you're part of, but the liberals scream the most that they're the party that represents the children. Well, here is the cartel that the ICE agents have been helping bust out of America. You remember in Colorado that they took over an apartment complex in our own country under the last administration. Now, what we're seeing here is the 59-year-old leader with a $15 million U.S. bounty. So, Mexico might have had a little bit of, desire to bust this guy. They were getting paid, right? Had built a cartel into a dominant force in fentanyl and meth trafficking across the border for brutal clashes, guys. We have seen death. The cartel retaliation brought roadblocks, burning vehicles, torched gas stations. It took them 15 seconds in one video to do this. Burning vehicles, torched gas stations, airport shutdowns across 7 states. President Sheinbaum urged and calmed all the troops to reinforce the area amid infighting, blah, blah, blah. Now, the drug lord El Mencho, is a leader of the new generation cartel, has been killed in the military operation. Civilians are being advised to stay indoors amid cartel retaliation and street violence. Now, we were thankful.
Very thankful.
We don't know why, but was your Big Pops and Grandma Kiki, were they supposed to be in Puerto Vallarta this weekend?
Yes.
They were. They normally go every time this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are their friends there?
Yes.
Yes, and we're praying that their friends are safe.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yes, we are.
But the grocery store that our own family friends were going to head down to yesterday was lit on fire. So they had to bunker down, right? We told them it was a good time to start fasting, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't feel that they were in immediate danger. And some of that is oddly because some of the messages we got from the cartel was literally blasting, telling the community, stay indoors. We're going to burn the government down. So there was a really interesting message that you were able to see on X. We know that the cartel does unspeakable and evil things. And then we watched videos. This is just our own witness as journalists. We then watched videos of the cartel members pulling up on their motorcycles, jumping out at gas stations with guns ablazing. We did not see them shoot any of the civilians. We did see them tell them to leave the gas station, pointed their guns right in their face, scared, everything out of them, and made them run off. And then just put the pump of gas on the ground, lit it, and blew the gas station up. That all happened in less than 30 seconds. In one of the videos, it was 15 seconds. Was that crazy to watch?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think one of the craziest things to watch, guys, and understand was how fast you can blow up a gas station. It literally took them 15 seconds. And oddly, they vacated the area and told everybody to get away before they did it. A weird safety mechanism as you're trying to blow up everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
We watched them. We're not sure about the hostage situation. More of this is unfolding, but we did watch them pull people out of cars that were trying to get to the airport. We watched them pour the gasoline on, light it on fire. You saw the cities burning, Addy, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we watch a helicopter with a minigun on it spray an area?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, you have a cousin, flies Apache. Brandon, if you're watching. Brandon, love you, bro.
Oh.
He flew Chinooks over in Afghanistan, and he learned how to fly the Apaches out in Hawaii, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we like watching the helicopters and the military get in the force. But if a helicopter with a minigun on it is in play, that means some dangerous things are happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was very scary last night, wondering what was going to happen to the people of Mexico. We are in full support of any government trying to tackle those that hurt innocent children. And these cartels are just one group of many organizations that plague Mexico. Mexico's a beautiful country, isn't it, Addy?
Yes, it is.
And the people of Mexico are beautiful people, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have fled Mexico because it's dangerous. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, several liberal women that first attacked us as we started this show are from Mexico, aren't they?
Yes.
And did they leave Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
And did they like when Daddy asked him, why did you leave Mexico?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they liked it so much that they started screaming, right? Mm-hmm. So cognitive dissonance takes place when you're able to see the outcome of what happens when you try to stop a drug cartel. And then you understand immediately why America has been trying so hard, especially with this administration, to stop the cartels. Has this been going on since Daddy's been born?
Yes.
Yes. Well, then what is the American dream? Is it to provide safety and security?
Yes.
It's supposed to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did this administration, for the first time in what I've seen in my life, finally offer real support so that Mexico could stand up for their rights? Is that right?
Yes.
If Mexico is going to climb and be the best that they can be, do they need love and support?
Yes.
Did this administration give it to them?
Yes.
That's right. Another win for Team USA.
USA.
At least for this administration. Now, are there liberals protesting that?
Yes.
Yeah. All across America, have we been taking out the cartels?
Mhm.
Yes. And are liberals protesting that?
Yes.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
That's very weird. Why don't you lead us? And if any liberals are watching that this triggers you, feel free to turn off. But for the rest of the Americans out there, for the rest of the individuals who have an IQ above 110, let's stand together and stand united as we help Mexico help themselves.
Let's go, kids. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all. Is that what we just saw come down on the Mexican drug cartel lord?
Yes, we did.
And who brought him justice?
USA did.
Well, no, we helped Mexico. Who brought the justice?
The United States of Air Force.
No, the Mexican government. Who led the forces, Addy?
Mexican government.
Right, Mexico did. Did we support them?
Yes.
That's right. And that's the difference. That's how it has to be done, right? Mexico has to take care of Mexico, right?
Yes.
Mexicans are proud to be Mexicans, and they should be able to proudly stay in their country or live in their country if they want, right? They want to travel to the U.S. and have some fun. Should they be able to do that?
Yeah.
And should Americans, and as we saw, Canadians travel to Mexico and have fun?
Yes.
Right. Aren't we all Americans?
Yes.
But for how long, Addy, and you may not know this answer, for how long have they been suffering at the hands of the cartels anywhere around the border, anywhere in Mexico? How many little girls have been hurt? How many women have been hurt? How many fathers have been beheaded and lost their lives? Do we even know that number?
I'm trying to count.
No, you can't count. It's so ridiculous. The number's so high, Addy, that we couldn't even put a number on it. The amount of lives that have been lost through these cartels. Yes.
I can't open quintillion of them.
A quintillion's the highest number known to man. There's nothing that can measure it, but I appreciate you using that number. If you guys don't understand, how high that number is that she just used, it's the highest form of measurement that we can even get to right now. So there's a lot of bodies buried in Mexico. There's a lot of bodies buried along the line, and those bodies are put there by these cartels. Our military government finally put the support into Mexico. You're seeing the videos. If you can't get onto X and you can't find these videos, it's ridiculous to be able to see what's happening just in public areas and then expecting that couldn't ever happen in America when in fact it already happened in Colorado. An entire apartment complex was taken over by cartels and people were forced out. Women and children were hurt. We're not going to stand for that, are we?
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. We're not going to stand for that. All right, Addy, what do you have for us? Let's get some good news going. What do you got for us?
I got the men's hockey team.
Oh, yeah. USA! 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 Men's hockey on the board. The women did it first, right? Did the women get the gold first?
Yes, and they did beat Canada's butt. Yes.
Oh, yeah. So who came in? Who did it second? Women first. They took care of business.
Good job.
What did the men do, Addy?
They went over there and beat their butts next.
That's right. Who got that winning goal? Who scored the game-winning goal?
Who? The men's hockey team.
Who was the man who got the score goal? Who got it? Don't look down. I told you before we came in here. You already forgot his name?
Hockey.
That's an American hero. You don't remember Matt? Matt Hughes. Good job. Good job. Now, what was special about Matt Hughes? What happened before he got that game-winning goal? Now, they're going to make a movie about this later. Better than the miracle, right? Sorry, Kurt Russell. But what about this one, right? What happened to Matt right before he got the game-winning goal?
So he had half a missing tooth, and then the
The
other
stick
one
went straight into his face. Now, Miracle watches all sorts of sports. We got basketball, golf, soccer, and people make fun of football, the American soccer, because why, right? They get a little slide tackle, they hit the ground and roll around holding their knee, crying. Yeah, they got to sell it. In basketball, have we seen a $59 million paid athlete, right? One of these basketball players is paid $50 million a year. Did he hurt his fingernail? And is he out for the season? Yeah. A basketball player hurt his fingernail, and he's out for the season, right? We've seen some football players break arms, put a cast on, and go right back out there, right? We know some football players are pretty tough, right?
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
But have you ever seen a grown man take an ice hockey stick to the face, his teeth knocked out, blood everywhere, and guess what he tells the coach, Eddie?
What?
Put me back in, coach. Right?
Yeah.
Is that part of the American dream?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Are we going to get hit in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are people going to come at us?
Yeah.
Was the whole world attacking this hockey team? Was the whole world saying Canada was better? You have no chance.
Yes.
But that American dream is strong, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Was that American dream strong in those young men?
Yes.
Yeah. Were they going up against arguably the #1 best team in the world?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the communists in Canada, they don't really have much to do other than play ice hockey. Is that right? Yeah, we learned what pond hockey was upstairs, right? When we lived up north.
Uh-huh.
Every body of water is a hockey rink, right? Pond hockey, right?
Yeah.
Well, what did America do?
They went out there and beat Canada.
Why, Addy? Why were they able to beat Canada?
Because they have the American dream.
That's right. That means that as they were growing up, just as young as you, Addy, they committed to that. Did their mom and dad take them to ice hockey practices? Did their brothers and sisters join in, as we've seen?
Yeah.
They had a sister on the women's team and a brothers on the men's team. Are they both going to practices? Are they both having all that pond hockey time?
Yeah.
And what did that come out to? Where did their dream lead them?
It lead them to being Canada's butt and the American dream.
Getting that goal, right?
Yep.
And forever in the history books, is that American dream going to be put right there on the paper for all to see?
Yes.
For the rest of their life, is that in their blood?
Yes.
For all the generations to ever come, forever and ever, are they gold medal winners?
Yes.
Yes. They accomplished that dream. And they did it with style, and they did it with the American Everywhere you go online right now, there's a million different videos playing Freebird, playing stuff, and it's awesome to be. Do we like seeing that patriotism?
Yes.
Are we glad to see people unite around a team?
Yes.
Yes. Are there some people that are out there hating on Team USA winning because they don't want to raise the flag? Is that why we put our flags on today?
Yeah.
Are we scared?
No.
Are you scared?
No.
No. But are some people scared?
Yes.
That's right. But it's 2026, guys. It's not 2024. We ain't going back. Now, Freedom 250 has several trucks out on the road. We didn't know this, so we want to apologize for not bringing this to you faster. We've got a couple of you who have asked questions. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for asking.
Thank you.
The Freedom Truck 250, you can go directly to their site. We'll include it. It is in Boca Raton, Florida right now. We didn't know that, or we probably would have drove down. It's at Florida Atlantic University. The museum hours are 10 to 6.
Okay.
From February 26 to 28, it's going to be in Orange Park, Florida at St. John's Classical Academy. So we're going to try to get over to that one and see if we can make it.
Yep.
But what we did not know that now you will know is that if you have an event anytime this year, but if you have an event going on, you can actually go to the Freedom 250 website directly to their freedom250.org, and you can request that one of these mobile truck museums come to your event. Yeah. So I'm talking to you teachers, I'm talking to the schools, I'm talking to you charities, I'm talking to Caleb if you're running a golf tournament, anybody hosting an event, especially you guys around Dallas, Texas, anywhere that you're holding an event where you're going to have lots of people show up, you can request the Freedom 250 truck to pull into town and post up the museum. They'll get their advertisement out and get more looks, and then you can have almost a personalized event with this truck show up to celebrate America's 250th celebration. Is that right?
Yes.
Right. Billy, we see you joining in too. We want to say good morning to you, sir. Thank you for signing on. We have had multiple conversations, guys, with known liberals that are, have been buddies, and conservatives all over the place reaching out to us and asking how we do our research, where we get this information, why we're not scared to be on air, because so much hate is directed at anybody that stands up for America. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
But are we scared?
No.
Why, Addy? Why are we not scared, nor will we ever be scared?
Because we have God in our heart.
That's right, Addy. Does that make some people mad?
Yes, it does.
It will make them mad. Will they get over it? Mm-hmm. And as we've seen, have you made other people think differently about some of the subjects that we've talked about?
Yes.
Absolutely. Right? We see it every day. Why? What happens? Right? The word is cognitive dissonance. But when you take hate out of the picture and you use your brain, what are you able to see?
You're able to see good people are amazing.
That's right. Are you able to celebrate wins?
Yes.
Yeah. And then are you able to identify those in the media that are trying to cause the cognitive dissonance by forcing you to look at one narrative? Now, should any journalist out there only believe one narrative?
No.
No. One of our messages we had this morning from Carl was telling us that, hey, man, the internet's hard to do research on because there's so much fake and fraud information out there. Is that true?
Yes.
Absolutely. one of the things that Carl pointed out too in our great conversation this morning was that information that used to be public knowledge started disappearing from public knowledge. From the history books to what was even on the internet, things have been scraped. Is that right?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, some information is missing. Isn't that weird?
Yes, it is.
Now, we as journalists require evidence, right?
Right.
So if we can't find the evidence, then what happens?
So we look for it harder.
That's right. Well, we try to look for it harder. But in the age of the internet, where we thought that, and maybe it was true for some point in time, information would flow easier, that it would be easier to get access, it in fact has done the opposite. Is that right?
Yes, it's getting harder and harder and harder. Here's the truth.
And now we have digital fakes, digital creation. We have what we'll call digital intelligence that are having fake conversations. We saw from ChatGPT and Open, we don't like using this word, but the name of the company, OpenAI, they specifically have been busted spreading anti-human behavior. Is that right? So if a digital intelligence thinks that the human plague is a scourge on mankind that are on Earth, that we're the virus, what will that digital intelligence do?
Try to destroy us.
Exactly. So why would you want somebody who's anti-human developing a digital intelligence that is being taught to hate humans?
No, just like you just said, flip the tables.
Well,
Flip them.
there's not many people paying attention to it, and it's already underway. So thank you for flipping those tables, little girl. That was awful.
You're welcome.
The only way it's going to change and the only way we have a chance is through discussion. Is that right?
Yes.
And is that why we have these epic battles with our liberal friends, our Republican friends, our conservative friends, our Democratic friends? Is that why we love having conversation?
Yes, it is.
And what do we notice? Who doesn't like having conversation? What do we notice? Do people full of love hate having conversation?
No.
No. But do people that are full of hate having conversation?
Yes, and I want to use this like instead of the other word.
Yeah, you don't even like using that word, right? We don't like to talk negative. Is that right?
No, we do
But
not.
do we have to criticize everybody from any side of the table?
Yes.
Yeah. Do I criticize you?
Yes.
Right. Because what's going to happen? What are we going to do?
Learn, change, and grow.
That's right. Can we learn, change, and grow if we accept criticism?
Yes.
Yes. We get criticized every day when the show's done. We might get 3 or 4 good compliments from people who are following and have some good conversations, but we at least have one criticism. Is that right?
Yes.
That's right. And what do we do with it? Do we absorb it?
Yes.
Sure. Why do we absorb it? What do we want to do?
Learn, change, and grow.
And does it? What do we say about teamwork, Addy?
Teamwork makes the dream work. No teamwork doesn't make any dream work. Or no teamwork doesn't come out the dream as big as best as possible.
So if teamwork makes the dream work, what does that mean for the American dream, Addy?
If we have to work together, the dream is going to work.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
I agree with you. Now, do people across America have different versions of what the American dream means to them?
Yes, it does.
That's right. And in our Constitution, it says that you have the right to pursue happiness, right?
Yes.
Well, it's what we talk about, the abilities to pursue happiness. And that's where the journey is, right?
Right.
And enjoying the journey. When we go on a road trip, do we just shut our mouth, close our eyes, and sprint to the destination?
No.
Never. That would not be the Robinette way to do anything.
No, that would be other people's way, but not this. You know what we do?
What?
We go on the road, and I look on the left. You guys look on the right. We look, say, Daddy, what's that? Can we go stop by that? And if you say yes, yay! We get excited. We don't go on. We get excited because then we learn, change, and grow. And guess what? We meet new people, and that slows down the aging process in your brain. Or you might meet some new friends.
Every time.
Friends.
Every person who travels has a good time because what do? They
take stops along the way.
And do they meet new people?
Yeah.
Do they have new experiences?
Yes.
And does that light your brain up?
Yes.
Because humans are built that way, right?
Yeah.
We're built to explore. We're built to meet new people. And do we like meeting new people?
Yes.
There are such good people everywhere you go. You can pick any state. We've been to all of them. Are there good people there?
Yes.
Are they helping their community?
Yes.
Yes, but we can't see all that. So one of the things we brought that up and want to remind you is that the American250.org has the volunteer hours for you to plug in and show how many hours Americans are helping their community. So we want to remind you of that. that you can go post those hours and add to it. We'll give you an update on how many hours have been logged to date, because we're only in February. And are we already over several million hours of people volunteering?
Yeah.
That's right. We're excited to see that. So we have a lot to be thankful for. We have a lot of gratitude to express. But as we wake up this Monday here on February 23rd, were we a little tired again as normal? Yeah, we got a little tired. This is our third this is our third Monday where we're waking up a little slow, huh?
Yes, I woke up at 7:01.
Yeah, that's okay, because we had a lot to see this weekend. We had good news. We had good celebrations. It's difficult living in a world where there's always bad news, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is there also things to express gratitude and to celebrate?
Yes.
Right. And if we're going to focus on the American dream, we already know that the fundamental base of that is teamwork.
Makes the dream work. No teamwork, no dream work. And no teamwork, the dream doesn't come out as best as it could have.
And this is where we are looking for America to change in 2026. As we dominate the boards and we win gold across, we see teams uniting. We know that every player on that team came from a different background, came from a different area, has a different team to go back to. But when they represent America, they come together. And teamwork
makes the dream work.
The American dream relies on everybody in your community, regardless of their age, regardless of their race, regardless of their political information, and regardless of the news that they watch, because some of them don't watch our show. Did you know that? There are actually people in America that do not watch our show.
Well, there are 8 billion people.
In the world. Yeah.
In the world.
In the world. But of the 330 plus million here in America, there are a few that have not seen our show. Is that right?
Otherwise, we would see on our videos and our live
So
stream.
you got to do your part, reach out into your community, because we're up against a mass media storm that is several generations deep. New York Times has been owned by the same family for I don't know how long. And everybody who knows anything about journalism knows how fraud and how much propaganda the New York Times is. However, if you're a younger person, a younger adult, thank you, Joel Cochran, for teaching me when I was younger.
Thank you.
You just assume, oh, New York Times, they've been around forever. They must be good news. Until you go back and you look at some old headlines, until you do your research as a journalist, and then you understand and see how fraudulent they are, right? So that's one reason that we're out here, is we're trying to bring you a little bit of truth and bring you a little bit of ways so that you can identify who is the media and who's just the propaganda, right?
Yeah.
So here's an example, guys.
I'm ready. Everybody ready?
I'm going to read you word for word, and you can just go online and watch the video yourself. I highly recommend that you do. It is Black History Month, and we're going to leave you here with what Governor Newsom literally said to a group of Black individuals during Black History Month just this weekend.
I'm ready. What do you say?
Governor Newsom stood in front of a Black audience and was attempting to bond. These are his words.
His words.
I'm one of y'all. I scored a 960 on the SAT, and I can't read. Guys, this is not a joke. Governor Newsom went on to explain that he doesn't read speeches because he can't read. He makes a joke that he has 960 SAT. I'm like you guys. Is that the most racist thing that I've heard this week?
Y-E-S.
Governor Newsom just got in front of a Black audience and literally said, I scored 960. I'm like y'all. What is he? Did he literally just say that Black people only score 960 on a SAT? This blows your mind, guys. This is a guy, Nancy Pelosi, cousin related directly to Nancy Pelosi. This is the guy in charge of California. This is a known liberal Democrat who's probably going to run for president of the United States, and he's now saying that he's like Black people because he scored a 960. I know lots of Black individuals who scored well above that. Several of my Black friends that grew with me have PhDs now. Ben Carson was the first Black surgeon to ever operate on conjoined twins successfully. Black surgeon, Ben Carson, also conservative. So he gets hate. But Governor Newsom is saying that he's like Black people because he scored a 960. I don't know what that means, so I'll let you further do your research because it sounds extremely racist to me. But that's just my opinion, and I'm not supposed to give that. Is that right?
Right.
So we'll leave you there with that. Go do your homework and go watch the video and see if you can understand why Governor Newsom believes he's allowed to talk that way in 2026. We think it's unacceptable, and we stand against that type of language. And to highlight that furthermore, for Black History Month, the hardest thing that you can be in America is probably going to be a Black conservative, because white liberals are allowed to, as you can go on X and see, call them the N-word, call them all sorts of names, throw things at them, make all sorts of atrocities against a Black person if that Black person admits out loud that they're conservative. Isn't that weird, Addy?
Yeah.
It's 2026, and the Democratic Party will call any Black conservative all sorts of names that we're not allowed to say and we would never repeat. But they find justification if a Black father is conservative in their values. Does that seem fair?
No.
Does that seem united?
No.
Does that teamwork making the dream work?
No, that's teamwork making it fail.
That's right. And it's obvious for all of us to see. We wonder how much longer it's going to take for America to find out. As we had several conversations with white liberals this morning highlighting cognitive dissonance, in this exact example, 2 of the 4 immediately folded and said, yes, I see it. You're right. I've seen my own liberal friends say things that we're not supposed to say toward a Black conservative simply because he was on another party. All of a sudden, races and morals and racism don't exist when a white liberal's yelling at a Black conservative. But we don't play that game, do we, Addy?
No.
Can we see it?
Not. Yes.
And America can now see it because X has been bought by Elon and we share the videos. So now you can see it with your own eyes and they can be held accountable. Is that how we change?
Yes.
Yes. We change because Black conservative fathers need a microphone and need a voice to stand. They can't stay scared any longer, and they're not. They're waking up all across America and they're celebrating along with their brothers and sisters of Asian and whites and everything else in between, maybe aliens soon, right? Maybe some green guys. But everybody in America is united. Because what do we know about teamwork?
Makes the dream work.
All right. And so if you see people and individuals out there that are hating, trying to destroy teamwork, it's very obvious that their communistic behaviors, that their communistic ideology is only bent on one thing, destroying America. And the only way you can destroy America is to stop the teamwork, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did that work for Team Canada and the rest of the world as they tried to stop the teamwork for the women and the men's hockey team?
Heck no.
No, it didn't. They even busted his face and knocked his tooth out and blood was everywhere. And what did he do?
Coach, put me back in that ring.
And did they get the pass? Did they make the pass? Did they set him up?
Yep.
And then he shoot. He scored!
USA!
USA! USA! The American dream is well underway, and there's much to be happy about and much to celebrate this year. As the fastest and funniest news show, we know we didn't give you too many laughs today unless you got the early part of the show. But we're leaving you now so that we can get back to our beautiful Monday and you can get back to yours. You have the 9 o'clock Sit with Scott, Adam School, and many others out there doing their podcasts today that have all been started because men understand we are not going to be silent any longer. Did you just read my mind?
Yes, I did.
I love you, little girl.
I love you, Mom.
Give us one more pledge. Let's go.
Let's go, kids. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And thank you. We appreciate all engagement. We're not teasing or name calling any of our liberals that regularly send us messages. We thank you for the conversation.
Thank you.
We're sorry if some of you get emotionally upset, but we thank you for the conversation because it allows us
To learn, change, and grow.
even if it's mostly them learning, right?
Mm-hmm.
We like